Welcome to Story Dusk, a place where the night is gentle, and stories move slowly like soft clouds across a quiet sky. Tonight, this space belongs to you and your rest. Let everything else wait outside this moment. Find a position that feels comfortable and safe. Slowly adjust your pillow, loosen your shoulders, and allow your body to settle. When you are ready, let your eyes close softly, as if they are tired petals folding in for the night. Now take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, and gently breathe out through your mouth. Do this again, a little slower this time, in and out. With each breath, imagine you are exhaling the noise of your day, and inhaling calm, cool night air. Bring your attention to your feet. Notice how they feel without changing anything. Then, imagine a warm, gentle wave of relaxation starting at your toes. With your next breath out, let that warmth flow into your feet, making them heavy and soft. Let that feeling move slowly up into your ankles and calves, smoothing away any tightness. With every breath, the wave moves higher. Your knees loosen, your thighs relax, your hips grow heavy and comfortable. Your legs feel supported, as if the bed or chair beneath you is holding all your weight for you. You do not have to do anything. You are simply allowed to rest. Now feel your belly rising and falling with each breath. Let your breathing stay natural and easy, like the slow movement of a calm lake under the moon. With each exhale, let your stomach soften, your chest loosen, your heart slow down into a peaceful rhythm. Let this relaxation travel across your shoulders. If they are tight, imagine them melting down and away from your ears, growing warm and loose. Feel that softness run along your arms, into your hands, and all the way to the tips of your fingers. Your hands can become still, open, and relaxed, like leaves resting on quiet water. Bring your awareness to your neck and face. Gently unclench your jaw, letting your teeth part just a lit. As your body rests deeper now, let the story unfold like a soft mist rising from the Mahanadi River. We begin in Cuttack, Odisha, a town alive with gentle rhythms in the late 1890s. On January 23, 1897, under a pale winter sky, Subhash Chandra Bose entered the world in a spacious home filled with love and tradition. His father, Jankinath Bose, was a respected lawyer and public prosecutor, his voice calm yet firm in courtrooms scented with old books and ink. Jankinath's days moved steadily between legal scrolls and family prayers, embodying the Vaishnava devotion that colored their Bengali household. Subhash's mother, Prabhavati Devi, was the quiet heart of the home, a woman of deep faith, rising before dawn to light the lamps before family deities. She bore 14 children, with Subhash as the ninth, a boy whose cries soon mingled with the chatter of siblings. The house stood near a Dia street, its verandas open to breezes carrying the scent of jasmine and river mud. Imagine the evening lamps flickering softly, casting golden pools on the floor as the family gathered for meals of rice, dal, and stories whispered in Bengali. This was a Kayastha family, rooted in service and scholarship, where Ramayana recitals filled quiet afternoons. Young Subhash felt the warmth of this world deeply. His elder brothers and sisters guided him through games in the courtyard, chasing paper kites under coconut palms. Yet even as a toddler, he watched the world with wide, thoughtful eyes, drawn to the distant hum of the bazaar, the call of temple bells, and his father's tales of justice. Breathe slowly now, in with the river's calm flow, out with the day's fading light. Let these images settle gently in your mind, heavy and soothing. By age 5, Subhash stepped into the Protestant European school, later renamed Ravi Shankar Shirshu Mandir, its classrooms echoing with English lessons amid the tropical heat. The path there wound past paddy fields shimmering in monsoon glow, his small feet padding softly on dusty roads. Teachers noted his quick mind, but it was the playground tales of European explorers that stirred his imagination, visions of far lands blending with Odisha's own myths of kings and sages. At home, Prabhavati taught him devotion through simple rituals, her hands folding his tiny palms in prayer. Summers brought lazy afternoons in the veranda, where Subhash listened to his father's discussions on British laws clashing with Indian spirit. He formed a close bond with brother Suresh Chandra, sharing secrets under starlit skies, dreaming of adventures beyond Cuttack's gentle confines. Family pilgrimages to Puri's Jagannath temple left imprints, the ocean's vast whisper, the deity's carved eyes seeming to promise greater purpose. Swami Vivekananda's writings, discovered around age 9 through a neighbor's gift, lit a quiet fire, words of national awakening that echoed like a distant drum in his young heart. These years shaped a boy of contrasts, playful yet reflective, anchored in family rituals yet gazing outward. Neighborhood festivals brought processions of lights and bhajans, their melodies weaving into his sleep. As dusk fell each evening, Subhash would sit by a window, watching fireflies dance, his mind already wandering toward the unknown. Feel your own thoughts softening like those fireflies fading, your limbs heavy, your breath a slow tide. The river of his early life flows on, carrying us deeper into rest. Let the gentle flow of Subhash's early years carry you now, as we drift toward his education, a path of quiet discoveries under Bengal's warm skies. Around age 5, young Subhash deepened his steps into the Protestant European school in Cuttack, its walls alive with the chatter of young minds and the scent of chalk dust mingling with monsoon earth. English lessons unfolded like soft petals, teaching him words of distant worlds, while playground games under banyan trees planted seeds of leadership, organizing friends in simple games that mirrored future battles for freedom. His teachers saw a boy whose eyes held questions deeper than the Mahanadi's currents. By 1909, at age 12, Subhash moved to Ravenshaw Collegiate School, Cuttack's heart of learning, where the air hummed with Rig Vedic chants and mathematical rhythms. Here, under headmaster Benamadhab Das's gentle guidance, he excelled in classics and history, his notebook pages filled with neat script reflecting a mind that absorbed knowledge like fertile soil drinks rain. Summers brought visits to relatives in Oriss's villages, where folk tales of ancient warriors blended with schoolboy dreams. Yet whispers of Swadeshi stirred even then, boycotts of British cloth echoing through family dinners, igniting his first quiet sense of duty. Breathe in these memories slowly, feel your chest rise softly, fall like evening shadows. In 1913, at 16, Subhash arrived in Presidency College, Calcutta, a city pulsing with tram bells, river steamers, and revolutionary murmurs. The campus, shaded by ancient trees, became his new world. Philosophy lectures by scholars like C. Andrew drew him like a moth to lantern light, debating Plato and Kant amid the scent of Calcutta's evening chai stalls. He formed the Friendship Association, a secret circle of students sharing Vivekananda's fiery nationalism, their meetings hushed under starlit roofs. But in February 1916, a clash erupted. A professor's insult to India sparked Subhash. Undeterred, Subhash transferred to Scottish Church College, its red brick calm a bomb after turmoil. Graduating in 1918 with a first-class honors in philosophy, he immersed in debates and service, organizing aid for war widows, his hands steady amid Calcutta's growing unrest. The 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre's echoes reached him like distant thunder, fueling resolve. Family pride swelled. Father Jankinath arranged passage to England, dreaming of imperial service for his son. In September 1919, aboard a ship slicing through Arabian sea swells, Subhash sailed toward Cambridge's misty spires, journals filled with Tagore's poetry and thoughts of home. Fitzwilliam College welcomed him in 1920, its halls whispering of Newton's genius and ancient lore. Amid rowing on the Cam River and foggy walks, Subhash prepared rigorously for the Indian Civil Service exam. Days blurred into nights of study by gaslight, Burke's orations, Bentham's logic, his Bengali heart wrestling with British ideals. On August 4, 1920, results came, 4th place overall, a triumph that echoed back to Cuttack. Probation in the ICS followed, postings to Indian office routines, yet letters from Gandhi's non-cooperation stirred unrest. "India needs me now," he confided to friends during quiet teas. April 22, 1921, marked the turning, a simple letter of resignation sent from London fog, rejecting empire for motherland. The ICS board pleaded, but Subhash's gaze turned eastward, booking passage home. Feel that resolve settle in you now, heavy and peaceful, your arms sinking deeper, breath a slow evening tide. His education closed not with fanfare, but quiet certainty, the boy from Cuttack now a man ready for destiny's call. Let the echoes of Cambridge fade softly now, like mist lifting from the Thames, as Subhash Chandra Bose returns to India's sun-warmed shores in July 1921. The ship docks in Bombay, its decks alive with monsoon whispers, carrying him back to a land stirring under British shadows. At 24, his heart beats with quiet fire. He joins the Indian National Congress immediately, drawn to Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation movement like a river to the sea. Calcutta welcomes him with open arms. He steps into Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das's circle, the elder leader's calm wisdom a guiding lantern in political twilight. Under Das's gentle mentorship, Subhash becomes CEO of the Calcutta Municipal Corporation in 1924, his days filled with steady work amid Howrah Bridge's rumbling carts and Ganges breezes. He edits Forward, later Swaraj, its pages flowing with calls for Swaraj, self-rule, in elegant prose that stirs young minds over evening chai. Yet arrest comes swiftly in December 1924 for sedition, iron bars closing softly around him in Alipur jail. Inside dim cells scented with damp stone, he reads the Gita by flickering light, his spirit unbroken, emerging stronger in 1927 as crowds cheer his release. Feel your own breath mirroring that patient resolve, slow inhales, gentle exhales, body sinking deeper into rest. Gandhi's influence weaves through these years like a silken thread. Satyagraha's non-violence tempers Subhash's zeal during the 1922 Bardoli Satyagraha visits, where he witnesses salt marches under Gujarat's vast skies. Family letters from Cuttack urge caution, but Subhash aligns with Nehru's youth wing, organizing student leagues in Bengal's humid halls. Das's passing in 1925 leaves a quiet void, yet Subhash carries the flame, elected Congress General Secretary in 1927 alongside Motilal Nehru, their partnership a bridge between generations. Elected Mayor of Calcutta in 1930 amid salt satyagraha fervor, Subhash navigates civic duties with steady grace, improving slums under palm-shaded streets, his voice rallying workers by Hugli's muddy banks. Arrest follows again in 1931, Mandalay jail's isolation fostering deeper reflection on socialism's whispers from Soviet winds. Released for Gandhian Pact talks, he witnesses roundtable conferences in London, clashing politely with British lords in 1930-32 fog-shrouded halls, his suits crisp, arguments sharp yet measured. Back home, ideological bonds strengthen. Long letters with Jawaharlal Nehru under Himalayan retreats discuss Europe's labor stirrings, blending Marxism's equity with Indian spirit. Gandhi remains the moral compass. Subhash visits Sabarmati Ashram in 1928, walking barefoot paths, absorbing the Mahatma's charka-spun simplicity amid cotton fields swaying like ocean waves. Yet subtle differences bloom. Subhash urges faster paths to Purna Swaraj, his 1928 Congress report advocating dominion status as mere pause. Key meetings multiply. Tea with Rabindranath Tagore at Santiniketan under banyan shade, verses exchanged like gentle winds. Debates with Bhagat Singh's shadows, admiring revolutionary sacrifice from afar. By 1933, repeated imprisonments total years lost to Europe's healing spas, his body mending slowly in Vienna's snow-draped cafes, penning the Indian struggle. These awakenings forge a leader of contrasts, devoted to Gandhi's ethics, allied with Nehru's vision, yet dreaming bolder. Feel that inner fire settle softly in you now, warm, not burning, easing your thoughts toward twilight. Evenings in Bengal bring bhajans and reflection, preparing him for Congress presidencies ahead. Your eyelids grow heavier, limbs like rooted earth, as his political dawn merges into night. Let the political whispers of Bengal soften now into deeper resolve, as Subhash Chandra Bose steps toward Congress's helm under 1938's gathering clouds. Elected president at Haripura in February, amid Gujarat's golden fields swaying like a peaceful sea, his address echoes with calm urgency. Complete independence, not dominion scraps. Delegates sit in open-air pandals scented with marigold garlands, absorbing his vision of industrialized India, socialist heart beating beneath Gandhian cloth. Subhash's leadership blooms, National Planning Committee formed, dreams of dams and factories sketched in quiet sessions. Feel your breath sink with that steady vision, in with hope, out with doubt, body easing into the earth's embrace. Tripuri Congress in 1939 tests these waters further. Re-elected over Gandhi's favourite Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. Votes pour in like monsoon rain. 1580 to 1377. Yet tensions simmer. Right-wing whispers challenge his socialism. Gandhi's moral pressure mounts through silent fasts and letters in Sabarmati's shaded verandas. Subhash resigns April 1939, heart heavy but unbowed, the rift widening like a calm river forking paths. Bengal's streets hum with support rallies under Howrah's iron arches, his followers swelling ranks. These presidencies forge him, orator under stars, planner by lamplight, yet isolation grows, a quiet storm gathering. From ashes of discord rises the All India Forward Bloc, May 1939 in Calcutta's humid halls, a radical wing urging immediate action, socialism's banner unfurled amid incense and resolve. Subhash pens fiery pamphlets by desk lamps, rallies youth in Maidan fields where breezes carry chants of Forward Bloc Zindabad. Arrest strikes July 1940 under Defense of India Act, presidency jails stone walls enclosing him once more. He fasts in defiance, body weakening under monsoon drips, spirit whispering freedom through barred windows. Release briefly for health, rearrested house confinement at Elgin Road home, guarded softly by British eyes. Escape bruise in midnight shadows, January 16, 1941. Under winter moon's pale glow, Subhash sheds his guise as Muhammad Jiyauddin, elder brother Sharat's ally. Disguised in Pathan robes, long beard shadowing face, he slips past sentries into a waiting taxi, heart steady as Ganges flow. Peshawar's dusty trails lead to Kabul's bazaars, then Soviet borders under starlit caravans. Disguise after disguise, whispers guiding through Afghanistan's rugged passes. German legation aids in Kabul, plane whisking him to Moscow's snowfields, then Berlin's fog in April 1941. Feel that clandestine journey's hush settle in you, footsteps fading, thoughts drifting like night fog, limbs heavy with peace. Presidency behind, world ahead, his struggles birth bolder leadership. Let the shadows of his escape deepen now into exile's quiet vastness, as Subhash Chandra Bose arrives in Berlin, April 1941, under spring rains pattering on cobblestones. In modest rooms overlooking Tiergarten's green whispers, he broadcasts as Orlando Mazada, over Azad Hind radio, voice steady like a distant river calling Indians home. Meetings with German officials unfold in oak-paneled halls scented with piped smoke. Adolf Hitler grants audience May 29, 1942, at Berghof's Alpine Mist. Subhash urges aid for India's fight, words measured amid mountain echoes, though Axis caution tempers promises. Feel your own exile from wakefulness begin, breath slowing like Berlin fog, body cradled in night's gentle hold. Submarine Odyssey calls February 1943, U-180 dives beneath Atlantic swells, transferring to Japanese I-29 in Madagascar's coral haze, surfacing in Sumatra's humid embrace by May. Singapore greets him July 2, 1943, Rash Bihari Bose yielding INA command amid cheers in humid barracks. Captain Mohan Singh's remnants, once 40,000 strong, await revival. Subhash restructures with discipline's calm hand, divisions named Gandhi, Nehru, Azad, their tricolor fluttering over drill grounds heavy with equatorial dew. Women's Regiment Rani of Jhansi forms under Lakshmi Sahgal, Salwar's crisp in morning light. These alliances weave like silken threads, Japanese strategy meetings in torchlit rooms, Indian diaspora hearts stirred from Malaya's rubber groves. October 21, 1943, dawns historic in Singapore's Cathay Hall. Subhash proclaims provisional government of Free India, head of state, Prime Minister, Commander-in-Chief. Flags rise over Andaman and Nicobar's turquoise shores, first, free Indian soil, anthems sung under palm canopies swaying like hopeful breaths. Delhi Chalo becomes mantra. INA marches north 1944, impulse jungles thick with monsoon vines, artillery rumbling like distant thunder. Battles unfold in mud-slicked foxholes. Kohima's ridges held fiercely April-July 1944. Soldiers' letters home penned by firefly glow, dreams of Yamuna banks sustaining weary steps. Rains lash relentlessly, supply lines fray like worn threads, retreats carve painful paths through Burma's emerald mazes toward Rangoon, yet spirit endures, slogans whispered in fevered sleep, Netaji's presence a lantern-piercing gloom. Alliances hold, Japanese convoys snake through Thailand's hills, Free India Center broadcasts from Tokyo's studios under cherry blossoms. Even in defeat's hush, Ine sparks naval mutiny 1946, trials at Red Fort igniting mass fury. Feel those marches echo softly in you now, footsteps fading to stillness, heartbeats merging with night's calm pulse, exile's fire banking to embers. Azad Hind's dream lingers, guiding toward peace. Let the jungle marches fade now into twilight's hush, as 1945 unfolds with whispers of war's weary end. Subhash Chandra Bose, from Saigon's humid command posts, plans one final push, yet Allied advances and Japanese retreats carve somber paths through Formosa's misty hills. On August 18, 1945, aboard a Japanese Mitsubishi Ki-21 bomber from Taihoku Airfield, Netaji boards with aides amid engine hums and farewell salutes. Turbulence strikes mid-flight. The plane spirals earthward in flames near Taihoku village, reports claim, his body charred beyond recognition amid rice paddies kissed by evening dew. Feel your thoughts soften like those fading echoes, breath deepening, body yielding to night's quiet cradle. Mystery blooms immediately. Eyewitnesses speak of hurried cremations at Nanzenji Temple, ashes sent to Tokyo's Renkoji under cherry trees heavy with autumn promise. Yet whispers persist. Gumnami Baba sightings in Uttar Pradesh's Faizabad shadows, prayer beads and maps mirroring Netaji's touch. Declassified files hint Soviet captivity in Siberia's snows. Commission's probe, Shah Nawaz 1956 clears crash. Mukherjee 2005 unearths discrepancies like mismatched ashes, DNA tests pending like unresolved fog. Families cling to hope, annual observances at Renkoji drawing pilgrims under lanterns swaying gently. These enigmas linger softly, a nation's heart holding space for the unknown. From embers rises legacy's warm glow. Ine trials at Delhi's Red Fort, 1945-46, ignite fury, ratings mutiny in Bombay harbors, police strikes ripple nationwide, hastening Britain's 1947 exit like monsoon floods after drought. Netaji's "Give Me Blood" rallies generations. January 23 becomes Parakram Diwas, statues under eternal flames in Kolkata's Maidan, Katak streets, Delhi's India Gate. Schools teach his resolve, films capture Berlin broadcasts, books like The Indian Struggle whisper socialism's dreams amid modern debates. Influence touches politics. Forward bloc endures, statues grace UN halls, his tricolor vision in every flag wave. Reflections settle like dew, a man of fierce love, bridging Gandhi's peace with action's urgency. His life a lesson in unyielding duty amid contrasts. Feel that inspiration rest gently now, warm in your chest, easing worries like river stones smoothed by time. From Katak boy to Azad Hind's voice, Subhash teaches, small flames gather into freedom's dawn. Your day fades, achievements enough. Let eyelids close fully, breath a final soft sigh. Legacy carries on, as you drift into dreams where history meets peace. Let the final whispers of Netaji's legacy settle now like soft autumn leaves on a still pond, his story complete, fading gently into the night around you. Feel every image from Katak's rivers to Berlin's fog drift away, leaving only peace in your mind. You have journeyed far tonight through story Dusk, and now, it is time to release everything. Breathe with me, slowly in through your nose, filling your belly softly, hold for just 3 heartbeats, and out through your mouth, letting all tension flow away like river mist at dawn. Again, in calm air entering, out, everything unnecessary leaving. Good, your breath knows the way now, steady and deep, like ocean waves under moonlight. Bring your awareness to the very top of your head, imagine a warm, golden light touching your scalp, softening every hair, every thought. That light flows slowly down over your forehead, smoothing the space between your eyebrows. Your temples relax completely, eyes behind closed lids grow heavy as velvet curtains. Feel your cheeks soften, jaw loosening, teeth apart, tongue resting easy. Your entire face rests now, peaceful as a sleeping child's. The golden warmth drifts down your neck, melting any tightness there. Shoulders drop away from your ears, heavy, supported completely by whatever holds you. Arms grow warm and loose, elbows soft, wrists relaxed, hands open and still, fingers limp like petals after rain. Your chest rises gently, falls easily, heart beating slow and sure, lungs filled with quiet night air. Now your belly softens with each breath, hips heavy and grounded, legs filled with warm relaxation, knees loose, calves peaceful, feet sinking deep into stillness, toes completely at rest. Your whole body is heavy now, perfectly supported, perfectly safe, perfectly ready for sleep. We begin a gentle countdown now, each number carrying you deeper into peace, deeper into rest, deeper into beautiful dreams. Point 10. Letting go completely, body heavy as earth. 9. Breath slow and natural, mind quieting. 8. All day's worries floating away like clouds. 7. Halfway there, so calm, so safe. 6. Eyelids sealed softly, thoughts fading. 5. Deeper now, perfectly relaxed. 4. Almost there, peace everywhere. 3. So sleepy, so comfortable. 2. Drifting beautifully, letting go. 1. Completely relaxed, ready for sleep. 0. Deep peaceful rest. You are safe. You are enough. You have done beautifully today. Sleep comes as a friend, wrapping you gently. Tomorrow awaits with fresh light, but tonight belongs only to rest. Netaji's courage lives in your heart, his peace now yours. Good night from Story Dusk, drift into dreams where all is well. Sleep deeply, sleep peacefully, sleep now.